Burkman. I'm home right now, completing my classes online, so I'm coming to you from my backyard, where I like to spend some of my free time. Today, I'd like to talk with you a little bit about my Krannert experience so far. I'm a current sophomore, originally from South Florida, double majoring in marketing and Spanish, with a concentration in international business. My freshman year was filled with tons of great memories, and I'd love to share some of those with you today. So one of the best parts about my freshman year is I was able to get really close to my fellow freshman management ambassadors. So there were 6 of us who joined as a class, and we were able to have tons of great memories together. So the bottom left and right hand corners are just 2 things that we did together. So in the left, you'll see the 6 of us at a Purdue basketball game. We always had tons of fun together at the basketball and football games. There's so much fun whether we win or lose. It's just an overall great experience. And in the right hand corner, you'll see us on top of Slater Hill, which is where most students go sledding when it's really cold out. I believe it was in the single digits that day, but we all had a great time together. And then above that picture, you'll see a photo of me with my parents next to the 150 years of Giant Leap sign. So last year, Purdue celebrated 150 years as a university, and that's just a picture when they came to visit me during Parents Weekend. And then on the opposite side, you'll see a picture of me with Hannah, who's a fellow ambassador, during a Krannert recruitment event in Mackey. So we were actually able to go sit on the floor and sit in the really nice plush yellow leather seats. So that was a really cool experience too. And then in the middle, you'll see me with a picture of my cousin Zach, who lives in Indiana, and when I came in as a freshman, he was already a senior. So it was just nice to have someone there that I knew. So coming to Purdue as an out-of-state student, I was actually pretty nervous about the transition. I didn't know anyone here except for my cousin, who was a couple years older than me, so I was overall not sure what to expect. I met my roommate for that year through a Facebook group chat, which is a pretty popular way of doing it. He was an ag student majoring in agronomy from Indiana, so we really didn't have much in common in that regard. But he was a really cool dude. I got to know him pretty well, and we still stay in contact when we can. So it was a great experience. And then in the middle photo, you can see a picture of my room. So it was a double room with AC. It was actually in Harrison Hall, but it was just a great room. We had great times there, and I ended up rooming with a different roommate this year in a different dorm, but it was a great experience for my first year. A great way that Purdue does out-of-state transition is called Boiler Gold Rush, so BGR for short. It's a great way to acclimate students to campus. It's something not many universities do, so it makes Purdue very unique. You'll actually come to campus a week before classes start, and you'll be assigned a team leader, and several other students will be in your group. So you'll be able to get acclimated to campus. They'll tour you around, they'll make sure you experience the dining courts, they'll even walk your class route with you, just so you're in the know before classes start and everyone else is on campus. So that was also really helpful for me, just to make sure I had my whereabouts before classes started. One of the best ways to get acclimated to campus fast is by joining different on-campus clubs. So my freshman year, I had the opportunity to join 3 different organizations that I'd like to tell you about. First, I joined the Management Ambassadors program. So we work with giving tours and serving on panels to high school students that are considering Krannert as their future college. Second, I was able to get a student on-campus job. So I actually work in the Purdue's School of Languages and Cultures as a marketing intern. So I'm working on implementing their marketing strategies university-wide, and also the release of part of their new programs. And then third, I'm able to work in an organization called Aprendiendo a Leer, which just means learning to read. And we work with local elementary school students in the Lafayette area on teaching them Spanish. So as a native Hispanic myself, I think that's really cool that we're implementing the language into young learning. So it's definitely one of the passions of mine. After my freshman year, I had the opportunity to work for Southeast Toyota Distributors, the world's largest private distributor of Toyota vehicles, as a marketing communications intern. During my time with Southeast Toyota, I was able to work on a variety of things, including TV broadcasts, online advertisements, and different communications used throughout their enterprise. I actually loved what I was able to do with Southeast Toyota, and it convinced me to change my major from management to marketing. I look forward to pursuing other marketing internships in the near future. If you're an admitted Krannert student and would like to know more about what it's like to be a current student, please feel free to email me. Send me a message to the email included on the screen, and I'd be happy to get back to you. I wish you the best of luck with your college decision. Purdue has offered me so many great opportunities, and I know the same could be true for you. Boiler up!